COVID cases, late arrivals and whatnot, and that is Denver's offense.
Right now in the season, pretty impressive.
And so we are underway. First shot for Oklahoma.
Man, that's good physical defense by Roby. Now he got a foul on that last play on that box out.
And a beautiful try.
Shoot an air ball.
Well, it's interesting too there. Roby's given up a little bit of size, but over 10 assists in double digits. As Roby this time will take it himself, plays to the yet in his young career. They're trying to close out Jokic. See the backdoor cut there from Millsap. That was sniffed out nicely by Baisley. As Jokic again cut.
Got to sometimes let guys figure that out. And let him have that one. Knocking down 4 big ones in the second half. Help him out on that.
Down there by Jokic in transition. Here is Barton, goes right to the racket. And that led to 28 minutes defense, and there's a nice steal by Lou Dort. Sending it up the floor. Baisley sheds the defensive play. Comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to split the double. Does so nicely.
Putting a bow on it to go with a reverse layup.
As Jokic on the weak side with the offensive rebound. Sets it up. Barton. And that, at some point, one of those shots is going to fall for Darius Baisley, as he has been struggling mightily over the last 4 games.
He and his wife for the 4th time. And, you know, he's got this is quite a game for him.
Great games with 10 or more assists for Jokic. And Mark Daigneault said they got to just pressure the quarterback tonight. There's different ways to do it depending on.
To the game tonight.
Jokic takes the bump and a foul.
Utilizing his skills.
Thunder not afraid to attack him as Baisley's got another look at a 3, and that Green. Dort finds a crease, goes to the ring.
An example that Dr. King set in his life, that we're able to still have these conversations.
Just spend that kind of time with Hami.
Well, MLK Day certainly an impactful day for everybody involved as the Thunder and missed it. Jokic, second effort, 3 on the way, short. Boy, and the offensive rebound starting to pop.
Second looks. And it's hard to believe you're up 6 right now. You clean that up, you know, that score could be up a little bit more than that.
Swallowed him up. Ball swung down to Green, back up top, and Campazzo. Hamidou Diallo just wrestling it away from Hartenstein, stays with it, and it banks it in. Count it. Son on that possession. Dozier trying to shed Williams, got down. Maladone squares up and back out.
You know, and as Maladone gets into the deeper part of his career, he'll start in their bench, get extended minutes right now.
Morris, that makes it 2 in a row. Scala again has a pass intercepted. That's the 3rd one. Campazzo goes behind his legs.
It still resonates with all of us today.
Well, Thunder trying to snap out of things here in the 2nd quarter, looking for some
memory and just keep playing. And you're still right there.
At the 2nd-year player, the Thunder continue to let him fly
across the court.
Jokic, baby hook, offensive rebound. Look back is good. Once he
partner, and he shoots the ball above his head every time.
As
to halftime.
And that 3 off.
A little dust up there happened. If the Thunder can just get to halftime, you know, without having.
It's the 2nd efforts. See Baisley lurking with that help defense. This time Jokic finds the open man. It is Jay over to the corner. Dort cutting across the lane. Gets it back, lets it fly, and he
take and then take the shot. Now he's just taking it in rhythm.
Murray, left hand.
Nuggets to post any more points on the board.
Murray, a series of screens, and right there. One on Friday, one on Sunday as that block.
Yeah, he read that perfectly too.
Dort bangs on it.
Well, you know, he's one of those guys, his 2nd-year player, just continues to get better.
And right now he's just using that big body to try to back down Isaiah Roby, which we've seen throughout this game. This time the ball movement out instead of just taking it in the chest one bump after another, right?
Right. It's a nice move by
You
Roby.
got it. He's going to go before getting knocked down by the Los Angeles Lakers in the bubble. SGA trying to turn the corner.
They do.
This time Roby fronts that entry pass, and the Thunder got numbers 3-on-1. Dort leaves it off, and it's
one of those times where you just got to go get it. When that ball is up in the air like that, it's free money. Just go get it. Trying to really stay close. Scrambling out.
Close out, wide left. And it's Millsap just staying with. Lou Dort, another 20-point effort for him. He's an efficient 8 out of 11. As Jokic, see everything going through Jokic for Denver on the offensive end. And as Millsap already trip for Oklahoma City. Head to Los Angeles tonight after the game as Roby
Stop those drives by Shea.
Certainly a shot that we've seen Roby make here in the early part of the season. That ball swings in the second.
Absolutely.
As you see Barton dump it off, and it's Gary.
Will Barton. I mean, all these guys are you know, shooters. Job too in Denver in building his offense around him. He showed up at the park. I probably wouldn't pick him.
Oh,
but
nice long strides.
Game, you go, okay, the next day, I'm picking him first.
Remember, alluding to that is
the way eroding a lot of momentum. And
the defense, little stutter step, trying to drive on Green. Back outside to Muscala. Got a little flyby. Open three, and games on the NBA slate here tonight. A rare night, Michael. There's just not a ton.
I don't know if I'd call it fear, folks, but more or less the shock factor. Tonight's game, trying to answer a lot of questions. You know, at 6 and 7, that's not where they were supposed to be.
Nice play. Green went up for the slam.
Yeah,
Had it rejected by the rim.
Yeah, he was dreaming on that one.
George, Kawhi Leonard, very deep
for the Thunder because you're playing all of these teams on this trip right now.
Nice defense here as Hall. So what he does, you have the two from LA that obviously are kind of separated a little bit from the pack, but everybody else in the West is
Utah called John Stockton. Man, he would set a pick in your back as a
boy. Does he ever? He's got the same frame.
Same frame, man. He's got beautiful length and size.
Game after a couple of games at Oregon. He's a two-way player last year for Denver, and that's the reason why. Michael Malone. As that will do it tonight from